In this video, we are going to talk about expanded form with multiplication when it includes a decimal number. So already on the paper, I have shown you the place value. So if our decimal point is here, the place value directly to the left is the ones or the whole, and then tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on to the left. To the right of the decimal, we've already discussed that this is the tens place because it takes 10 of these pieces to equal to one whole. So in the tens place, we can also say that this is 1/10 of the whole. In the second place to the right of the decimal is the hundredths place. We call it the hundredths place because 1/100th, it is 1/100th of the whole. And we can also write the thousands place as 1/1,000 for the same reason. It takes one of these to equal, it takes 1,000 of these to equal one whole. So when we talk about numbers in the tens place, it is 1/10 of the whole number, or the hundredths place is 1/100th of the whole, and the thousands place is 1/1000th of the whole. When we talk about expanded form, for example, if we look at a number such as 4 and 726 thousandths, we know that this whole is in the ones place. So I can write that as 4 times 1 whole. Plus, there are 7 1/10 pieces. So I'm going to write 7 times 1/10. The 2 is in the hundredths place, so therefore I can write 2 times 1/100th, because there are 2 hundredth pieces. Plus, there are 6 in the thousandths place. So the expanded form for 4 and 726 thousandths is 4 times 1 plus 7 times 1/10 plus 2 times 1/100th plus 6 times 1/1000th. If we have a number where there is a 0 as a placeholder, for example, if we had the number 2 and 62 thousandths, we still do the same thing. Because there's a 2 in the ones place, it's 2 times 1 plus there's a 0 in the tens place. So 0 times anything is 0, and it just holds the place value. It doesn't have a value, so we don't need to include it in our expanded form. So then I can go ahead and move on to the 6 in the hundredths place, and I would do 6 times 1/100th because it's in the hundredths place, plus 2 is in the thousandths place, so it would be 2 times 1/1000th. The most important part is remembering what each number or what each digit, what value it holds, and including that in our expanded form. Let's keep that place value chart up there. All right, let's do a couple more for practice. In a number such as 502 and 6/10, the 5 is in the hundredths place, so I'm going to start with 5 times 100. We have a 0 as a placeholder, so again, it doesn't hold any value in our number, it just holds the place. So then I have 2 is in the ones place, so it's 2 times 1, plus I have the 6 that is in the tens place representing 1/10, so it is 6 times 1/10. So 502 and 6/10 represented in expanded form is 5 times 100 plus 2 times 1 plus 6 times 1/10. if I have a number such as 58 hundredths. There aren't any whole numbers, so I start with my first digit here, which is the 5, and that's in the tens place. And again, the tens place is represented by 1/10. So I have 5 times 1/10 plus the 8 is in the hundredths place, so 8 times 1/100th. So 58 hundredths in expanded form is 5 times 1/10 plus 8 times 1/100th. You could also be asked to do the reverse. If I gave you a number such as 6 times 100 plus 4 times 10 plus 3 times 1/10 plus 2 times 1/100th. I know that 6 times 100 is 600. 40. 3 times 1/10 is 3/10, and 2 times 100 is 200ths. So 600 plus 40 is 640. And then I have the 3 is in the tens place and the 2 is in the hundreds place. So the expanded form, or the standard form for this expanded form is 640 and 32 hundredths. If you have already watched the Learn Zillion video on YouTube, in addition to this video, and you still have questions, please make sure you come ask.